Looks like we're all set. And so, as you may have heard earlier this morning, we got another level 70 checked off the list. And so, in doing that means we get to move on to another one to have the chance to get to level 70 before we hit the point where the year is out. So yeah, we're gonna be moving on. We're gonna be seeing the last two challenges for Astrologian tonight, and then we move on to our next pursuit of level 70. And yeah, I'm really surprised by how quickly this one went by. I think it's primarily due to the fact that I was playing as a healing class, so getting high bonuses out of roulettes definitely helps. And so tonight we'll see how things go as we move on, because things have to change, because we still have a few more classes left to pick up and check off. So hey there, Lou, Miguel, Clash, and everyone that's just logging on this evening. We're glad to have you with us tonight. So greetings, people of the world. Matthia back with you here at Novaura Autism for another edition of A Day in the Life of Tales of Eorzea here in Final Fantasy XIV. So, tonight, as mentioned, we are going to be checking off the Astrologian class, which I was able to get to 357. Of course, carrying all the healing gear over from Scholar, and spent yesterday picking up the 360 Astrologian's weapon. And as you'll see from my currency count, I'm literally 10 tomestones away from getting another body armor piece for Matthia on Dragoon. So yeah, I need to make sure that that can happen as when I go tomorrow morning. But just to let you guys know, I'm not on tomorrow morning because there is an issue with my car that needs to be resolved, and so that has to take priority. So there will be no Twitch stream tomorrow morning, because I gotta focus on just getting this new issue with my car resolved. So we are gonna go ahead and move on to head off to Kugane, and we'll go from there. Yeah, let's see if we can make this an experience worth showing off for you guys tonight, because, yeah, not just one challenge tonight, but two. Just need to remind myself of where that 68 is. Oh yeah, it's over at Kogane Dori. Or rather, more specifically, in front of the embassy, or not the embassy, but the East Ordinary Trading Company's office. It has been over a week since we last checked in on Kyokuo, who's now accompanied by his, I guess his master Murakumo, who is was a student of Kyokuo's great-grandfather, who was responsible for setting up the Geomancer Wards that protected Kugane from a being who is probably best known to Americans for having a chain of printing shops known as Kinko. Yeah, when I saw that the major enemy that we're going to be fighting as an Astrologian was called Kinko, I was immediately thinking, like, wow, I didn't realize we would be doing so much printing here at the in the last challenges for the Astrologian, but apparently here we are. Oh, your brakes went out. Oh, Lou, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, for me, my issue is that the heat no longer works in my car. Like, I can still get cold air from air conditioning, but obviously now that we're getting to winter, I don't want cold air in my car. I would not want to have that happen. So, let's go ahead and get started by speaking with Kyokuo to take on the level 68 Astrologian's Challenge entitled Behind Door Number 2. Kyokuo is giving you his best Where have you been, young man? I've been waiting for days, look. Which I didn't even know was something that we were going to even be considering as a line. But yeah, we have left you waiting for a week there, Kyoko. Sorry about that. I have some good news and some bad news, Matthia. The good news is, a 37th reading of my great-grandfather's tomes failed to reveal anything about the bones that the previous 36 readings had not. Well, he certainly poured over those lines a lot. The good news, if you could call it that, is that if we did discover where Grandmaster Kazan conducted his training when he was a youth. Now, what was that? How does this help us? Good question. I'm still not completely certain myself, but it is more than we had the last time you were here, and an ounce of hope is better than none at all. So what do you say, friend? Or if you are ready for a journey across the Ruby Sea? I think so. Ha! I knew you couldn't turn me down. Still, the road ahead won't be easy. Yansha is large and the scars of war run deep along the Gensui chain. It may be that which might have helped us in the already been claimed by flame. We'll have to place faith in our fortunes and hope they guide us true. I have decided we shall begin our search in Namai for the reason that... Well, there is no reason, but you have to start somewhere, eh? I shall meet you there. Safe journeys, Matthia. Alright. Murakumo, you're not going to accompany him? What do you have to say about all this? Master Kazan would rarely speak of his youth, but I do recall several instances during my own training where he would treat with visitors from the mainland. I did not dare ask who they were, for we were allowed to speak only when spoken to. But now that I reflect back upon all those visits, it might have been that the men were geomancers from Yansha. Fair enough. Off to Namai. Shame you don't have an alternate way to get to work there, Lou. Okay, so we've arrived in Namai. And Kyoko chilling out on the outskirts of the village. Hey there, young man. The air is heavy with mist and these shacks probably let in more rain than they keep out. Something like a tomb wouldn't survive a single moon here, let alone the decades since my great-grandfather's training. Still, a few words with the village elders provided an interesting bit of information. Though it required some coaxing, several were able to recall memories of robed seers who resided in a nearby temple. A temple that was in use right up until the Guardian invasion and the subsequent banning of all religion. The building, called the Swallow's Compass, while since abandoned, still remains in good repair. But isn't this? The locals avoided for fear of disturbing the spirits with which they believed the geomancers communed. Do you know what this means? There still could be something left inside. Come! Alright. We don't have to actually fight anything in the Swallow's Compass, because that's a legit dungeon. Yeah, a place that anyone who played as Astrologian initially, up to this point in Stormblood, ultimately discovers that, yeah, it's not just a place for astrologers to go visit. It becomes a legit dungeon later on. Yeah, perhaps I should not be surprised by this, given the fact that from what we learned from the Four Lords story arc, that the place was known for the use of geomancy. That especially holds true in the start of the Swallow's Compass, in the first part of it. So yeah, I guess we're gonna go visit there again. Where is he standing? Oh, there he is. Combat not required as of yet. The Swallow's Compass, built during the rule of the first Roman king. I took the liberty to explore the grounds before you arrived and discovered this door. I know, it pales in comparison to that impressive gate behind us, compelling any normal thief or bandit to dismiss it outright. But then why erect a geomantic field to protect it? I sense the flow of powerful energies here. Whatever lies behind this door, the geomancers wanted to keep it safe. In fact, there may even be traps, which is why only I should attempt the crossing of the threshold. I mean, who knows what terrible guardians have been summoned to protect the temple? Are you ready? I guess. Ah! Oh, come on, hit him. I might also want to cast Protect on myself here. I don't know where you think you're aiming that, but your aim sucks. Yeah, where are you aiming that? You don't make any much sense with what you're doing here. Alright, throws another tornado in my face. This time he's got his aim correct. But you are just gonna get plain, straight up overwhelmed. There we go. You're on your backside. Alright, Kyokuo, we kept you safe. Now what? Well, I guess now we know what terrible guardians was summoned to protect the temple. You'll also be happy to hear I was able to temporarily notify the barrier, granting access into the chamber beyond. As there may be more traps, I ask that you wait out here to deal with them for me. Just kidding. I've already checked. There are no more traps. Probably. Probably. Yeah. What do you mean, probably? So, sometime later. Fortune is with us, Matthia. The scrolls were intact, the barrier having protected them both from the elementals and thieves. It took some searching, but I believe I was able to locate several that touch upon the laying of geomantic bonds. At least, I think I was able to. The script on these scrolls is old and faded, not to mention written in a hand far beyond my comprehension. Rakri Master Murakumo is almost as ancient as the tomes and should have little difficulty pricing out the secrets. A decanter or 6 of hot sake and a warm to the task. I'll see you back at the Shiokaze hostelry, Matthia. I'll even save you a cup. I look forward to it. Okay, so back over to Kugane. And hello to everyone that's just logged on. We're glad to have you with us. Thanks so much for coming to join us tonight. If you're new or haven't introduced yourself, please feel free to join the chat and say hello. It'd be nice to get to know everyone. And of course, don't forget to leave likes and subscribe to the channel if you have not yet done so. Certainly love to have you as part of the community as much as possible. Alright. So yeah, I said to the hostelry, so we'll go over there. So where are they exactly? Above me? Probably above me. Yep. Here you are. Yeah, why all the way up here? Trying to keep this as much of a secret as possible? Music was foreboding. Kyokuo wasn't saying anything. Kyokuo, the Westerner has joined us. Might I suggest you do the same? Oh, my apologies, Matthia. You may want to sit down for this, or not. It doesn't matter. Nothing really matters, does it? The scrolls, they contain knowledge of the complete ritual. In fact, it was in the very first one. Just a rock, right? Water, wind, water, earth. Creation of the bonds calls for the energies of all three. Though this much even first your knowledge of Geomancy could tell you. No, what gave us pause was the mention of a fourth energy. An energy to render the seal permanent. Fire? Kyokuo! Yeah, come on with it. Life! Life? As in sacrificing? Don't you see, Matthia? They spilled living blood to complete the ritual. They damned the soul to an eternity without peace so that the magics would not fade. I now understand why Grandmaster Kazan left no notes on the rites. He did not wish this knowledge to fall into the wrong hands. And because he never performed the rites himself, the bonds anchoring the barrier on Kugane were never completed. And that is why they require constant attention. No blood was spilled to make them everlasting. My great-grandfather would not sacrifice even a single life to achieve his ends, and neither would I. That's enough, Kyokuo. There will be time to think on this with the morrow. Return to Kogane Dori and see if you can find some solace in sleep. Yeah, I think I would agree with this, Kyokuo. Yeah. Everything he knows has just been shaken to the core. Yeah, his world has just been rocked. He came to Eorzea with a lot of optimism, but where is it all now? It's like everything he hoped to accomplish and everything he strived to achieve over at the Astrologicom is just been laid to waste. Knowing that the only way that the actions of what they're doing can only be properly completed with the act of a sacrifice. That in itself is freaky. Hey Emily, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. I failed. Just as did my great-grandfather and my grandfather after him. We all knew the one means of creating a flawless barrier, and none of us could bring ourselves to do it. And lo, the bonds we strengthened but several nights past, already they began to loosen and fray. They were weak for overlong, allowing Kinko to regain her strength, to mend her wounds, to feed her anger. And now there is naught we can do but watch as she gathers her minions for a final assault on the land she once ruled. Kugane does not stand a chance. Now would be a good time for us to stumble across that top Reri Reveva reading promised would be at the end of this road to destruction. Well, let's hope for your sake we can bring it to fruition. So we'll take the useless experience and 1,731 gil. Stand strong and unified! Now that Kyokuo's efforts feel shaken to the core, let's go ahead and take on the level 70 Astrologian's Challenge entitled Foxfire. Kyokuo appears frantic, and Master Murakumo is nowhere to be found. Matthia, thank the stars you are finally here. It has been almost 4 bells since Master Murakumo left on his daily inspection of the bones. He most likely just stopped to warm his belly along the way, but I can't help but wondering if it's something worse. Will you help me search for the old man? We can start at the closest shrine in Rakushi Gardens. The end of the gardens it is. Hi Sabrina, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Let's check what's going on over here. Oh, hold on. Udoku, huh? And who is accompanying this gentleman? Yeah, we have a Rogaden to his right and an Aura to his left. Also, a Rain Aura outside of Suino Sato and it's not Lady Ugiri? What's going on? Yeah, something is definitely wrong here. Where are any sign of him? No, obviously not. Where could he be? You don't surprise he tried anything foolish, do you? With the bonds as weak as they are, any manner of disturbance could rouse the Golden Fox, and the Master is no longer of an age to defend himself. Defend himself against what? A maid who could walk the streets naked and unattended carrying a gold-filled sack and not have so much as a finger laid upon her? Or are you spreading more lies about angry spirits to sow fear so that you might offer your own protection in exchange for Bugio's ransom? I've done no such thing! I merely bid my fellow geomancers aid the city in my time of need. Not once have I asked for compensation for what I seek. If anything, it is you who seek to prey on the citizenry's ignorance. Ha! So says the talentless Hawk, who waves his great-grandfather's name around like he does his member. Your laws are growing stale, Kyokuo. Continue spouting them, and not only do you sully our craft, but the very legacy of Grandmaster Kazan. What would he say to this nonsense? Are you even listening to me? Why does no one listen to me? All I desire is to mend my great-grandfather's magics and save Kugane. I do not seek coin, I do not seek fame. Why is that so hard for you to grasp? We are wasting our time here. Matthia, let us continue the search for Master Murakumo at the Westerly Shrine. Yeah, someone is desperate. Hey Ichigo, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. And we gotta cut over back to the hostelry. And you have the Pyro's greatsword? I know I don't have it. Oh yeah, that's right, the Westerly Shrine is beneath us. Oh, here's Murakumo. Yeah, what happened to him? Master Murakumo, are you hurt? The bond was nearly undone. I tried to, but the... Kinko, she's here. She's already through. We need to perform the blood ritual. It's the only way. No, I already told you. My great-grandfather spurned the spilling of innocent blood to complete the seer, and so have I. Besides, even if we were to conduct a ritual, there is no one to sacrifice. I think I know where this is going. Then I shall be the sacrifice, Kyokuo. For the many years since your grandfather passed, my sole purpose has been to find a means to mend Kazan's barrier. It will be the greatest honor knowing that with my death, I might not only save the city, but be granted the opportunity to watch over it for eternity. No, I can't let you die, Master! Listen to what you are saying, Kyokuo. You cannot let me die. I want to do this. It is my decision to make and mine alone. Let not this selfishness in your heart distract you from what needs to be done. You're wrong, Master. There must be another way. There is always another way. There is always hope. Right, Matthia. Tell me, how do we save Kugane? Sacrifice Master Murakumo, or, yeah, not shed any blood at all. Stop focusing on the bonds and look to the fox? What do you mean, Matthia? That's not at all what I said. What he means? Yeah, what's the question mark, Lady Viva? I'll tell you exactly what he means. Lady Viva, why did Lady Viva? Your passive observation never ceased to amaze me, Kyokuo. Ah, it is me in the flesh, fresh for galley put into port this very morn. The symposium was a rousing success, quick to realize the benefits of my school's wisdom could bring when applied to the rebuilding of Ishgard. It was even decided that several new courses in Shani and astrology were to be taught at the Scholasticate starting next term. And so, with my father's dream fulfilled, I was finally free to pursue whatever I wished. And I wished to learn more of geomancy. So here I am, and not a moment too soon by the looks of it. Yeah, and here I was hoping we'd go all the way back to Ishgard to tell Lady Laveva, hey, we did it! In the few bells I spent exploring the city for leads as to where your whereabouts, I learned much and more about our pretender and his nigh advocacy. So I began testing the bonds of this barrier myself, and it did not take long to realize that it was Kyokuo who was speaking verily, and his detractors the true pretenders. So you'll help us mend the bonds? But how? Matthia and I have already tried using energies drawn from the heavens, and that only worked to delay the inevitable. The Guardian Spirit's strength has grown so great that the only thing that might hold her now is a new barrier anchored with bonds of life blood, but this I cannot allow. As always, Kyokuo, your hasty charge into a difficult answer blinds you from the simple solution. For so long you have focused on mending your great-grandfather's bonds, when you should have focused on Kinko herself. If her wrath can be quelled, then a barrier will no longer be needed. In the heavens, there exist two sects which influence the type of energy that dominates the plane. Nocturnal and diurnal. The former draws the energies from the moon with the power to repel and protect. My guess is that this is what you and Matthia need use to mend bonds before. The second sect, however, the diurnal, draws energy from the sun. Energy to calm and to heal. So you're saying that if we use aspective benefit under the diurnal sect, it will help soothe Kinko so that we may convince her to stay her attack? Giving you time to relay your great-grandfather's bloodless bonds. But will it only work if Kinko is weakened? But it will only work if Kinko is first weakened herself. Right, weakened. Wait, weakened? But won't attacking Kinko and her minions simply anger the spirit even more? Before something can be healed, it must first be hurt. It is a sound plan, Kyokuo. And it turns out you still require a sacrifice. There will be no sacrificing tonight, tomorrow, or ever. The stars have foretold our victory and will provide us strength we need to see our enemy overcome. That's what I'd like to hear. Follow me then to Kogane Castle. The spirits are certain to be drawn there. Right. Await at the final showdown outside Kogane Castle. Well, it's not as if we didn't already know that combat would be required. So let's go ahead and make our way back over to the bazaar. And get ready to duel. Are they actually going to be outside the steps of the castle? Well, there's one I can play triple triad with. Okay, so yeah, I always have diurnal sect on default. Is there anything else I can... Oh yeah, I do have minor arcana. Haven't had the chance to use it yet. So yeah. Going to use the king drum, we cast now because of the king takes effect. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, we gotta do it before the sun rises. Oh, you think so there, Sabrina? Yeah, where are you, Kinko? Oh, here she comes. Yeah. Hey, frauds. The videos have opened! Who will save us? Yeah, busted. Yeah, don't worry, we gotcha. She has arrived. And Kogane is in an uproar. Because Kinko is up and roaring. Tenkoto? We just walked up all those steps for the final showdown at Kogane Castle, and now we have to walk all the way back to 10... Right, mouth shut. Kinko will seek to draw attention away from her by sowing chaos in the streets, Kyoko. You focus your energies on the fox. Matthia, you make swift work out of our angry supplicants. I shall provide you both with support from the rear. Very well. Alright, so I'm gonna need to make sure I get my buffs on too, as well as activate Diagonal Sect. And go. Off we go to beat up a whole bunch of people that are angry spirits. Yeah, start pulling them away. Yeah, these fools thought that they were gonna continue to rip people off. Well, think again. Oh, crap, come on. Kill this fleeting spirit. Right, there we go. Yeah, I don't want to see any deaths on my watch. Yeah, that'll do. Right, taking the left. Yeah, gotta go as quickly as we can. Oh. Kinko comes to interfere. Oh. She knows who's here. I shall defy you if that were you first, huh? Yeah, should at least put cleric stance on. Alright, so got Kinko to stop attacking. Where are we going next? I don't have much in terms of attack, but we'll do everything we can. Oh wow, an 11,000 point crit hit as a healer. I can get behind that. And another one. Fury of the Golden Fox. Alright, so we have something different. Well, run. Thankfully, I'm at item level 357, so killing these enemies is relatively easy. Kinko round 2. Oh! Yeah, just trying to rip off Kyoko's head. Let's see how that does as far as attacking. Oh, now she has got protection. Oh, this is the aspect of benefit? Okay. Kinko's wrath is quelled a little, but she's still got a lot of burning hate. Ow. Okay. But she's still attacking, though. We need to give a little love to Kyokuo here. Oh. No, not that. Ah! I don't know what's more important to hit first. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's one down. Get another one. Get the third. Turn this on. Oh boy. 13,000 point crit hit. A 13,000 point crit hit. Keep on going. We almost got this. And there we go. But she's not done yet. She's not done yet. And there's still one more evil spirit that wants to say hello before we're done. Oh, there we go. Unrest. Okay. Now we start to deal with this. That's full. Here, have some of this. Oh, now he has to be under Nocturnal. Nocturnal. There we go. Got it. Okay, so now that we've reached this point... King was calmed! Now lay the bones and complete your great-grandfather's ritual! And so here we go. Yeah, hey you three. May the rivers of heaven and earth, wind and water, flow together as one. May the currents cleanse this land of its impurities, and see it ever guarded. Well done. Yeah, Kinko, your printing is out of business. May the wrath that once held rule be carried into the seas where it be forgotten for eternity. It is done. Together we have saved Kugane, and with it torn down the walls that separated our two schools. This will be a day long remembered. The day a new hope was born. Yes, indeed. Mission accomplished. Yeah, get the feeling we're gonna get something a little new. Nope. I was thinking, oh, are we gonna get a Kinko constellation? But nope. And so, later that day... I don't even know how to begin to thank you. Both of you. Normally I would say that this uncharacteristic display of humility is more than enough thanks, but I still require one thing in return for my assistance. A promise that this is not the end. Of course it's not the end. This is just the beginning. A new beginning for both geomancy and astrology. This what should be done. First we'll need to write down all that happened here today, then we'll need to... So this is Kugane, eh? Not bad. Yeah, you had to come here, Jean Quinard? Or you being the errand boy for Leveva? Jean Quinard, what in the seventh heaven's name are you doing here? I explicitly stated in my letter that you were not to follow me. Lady Leveva, I am disappointed. You of all people should know that had you wanted me to stay put, you would rather demanded that I come. You're so clueless. Yes, whatever was I thinking? Yeah, Jean Quinard has always been an idiot. May I say that I am honored to have before me the foremost authorities on astrology. Your display last night taught me here that there is still much I must learn about my own school. Something I would not have been able to do had I allowed myself to be sacrificed. Yeah, and as the three of you, Kyokuo, I wanted to, yeah, come out with it, man. To apologize. There, I said it. I still despise you in that smirk of yours, but I can see I was mistaken about you being a pretender. You have talent, almost as much as I. You will make a worthy rival. Yeah, let's see if you three try and do what we just did. Coming from you, Otoko, I'll take that as a compliment. Lady Leveva, under any other circumstances, I will be on a bark headed back to Eorzea this very evening to complete my training as an astrologian. But there is something I must need to do first. Just as you fought to educate Ishgard of your school, I must do the same here in Kugane with mine. A geomancer unfaithful to the teachings of the masters has poisoned this city for too long. A wise decision, one that was surely not easy for you to make. Take as much time as you need, Kyokuo. See the ship righted, see truth prevail. The stars will guide you back to us when the hour is right. Don't you worry, Lady Leveva. Give me a few summers and I'll have an entire army of geomancers trained by yours truly running up at your desk. An entire army of Kyokuos? What, is that the problem? Yeah, so there we go. We have completed our latest level 70 for Matthia, and so now he has 10 of them. So with that, we'll go ahead and take 2,500 gil, the level 70 astrologian's attire, whatever it may look like, and the ability Sleeve Draw. Executes draw, royal road, spread, and minor arcana in succession. Will not override any currently saved arcanum, and has a 2-minute recast timer. Stand strong and do not fight. And so with that, that's 10 down from Matthia and 5 to go. And so there it is. Victory is ours. Yeah, I'm sure I could have, but keep in mind this is one of the last level 70s I'm getting. That I have not yet had the opportunity to complete all the way to level 70. Of course, I've done the 3 unique ones with Corinne on Samurai, Black Mage, and on White Mage. So I still have Monk and Machinist still to do. And speaking of those 2, it will be Monk that'll be doing next. Which means it's the return of the Blue Go-Go Posing Ranger to the field. And so this is likely going to be the last class I will be able to get to level 70 before the year's end. So we're going to focus our attention on that, see how far we can get it. Hopefully we can get to level 70 by the start of 2019 and see how it all goes. So, what do you say we go find some people for some leveling? Okay, Ilsanthe and Zarya are both on right now. So let's go ahead and say hello to everyone. Oh well, everyone's in the middle of either doing a dungeon or is AFK. Oh, what just don't buy me? Yeah, someone in a maid outfit. As a dragoon, no less. A dragoon maid? Alright. Okay, let's go ahead and... Since everyone else is either in a dungeon or AFK, we might as well just go ahead and queue now. Oh yes, I do... Now that we've completed the Astrologians challenge, I do owe you the obligatory Moogle presents. Okay, I only need 2 more things on Pugilist to complete its hunting log. Eastrad and the Sylphlands. And then everywhere else is in a battles... Yeah, everywhere is a beast tribe domain. Alright, well why don't we go ahead and knock all these out right now then. First we'll head off to the East Shroud. Alright, let's go find some dream toads. Yeah, this will probably take a little while. You know, returning here to the beautiful East Shroud. Running alongside a dragoon who just achieved that feat. Or has he? Just how far is he along? Oh, he just got 50. But isn't sporting his blue armor yet. Yeah, he's not in true blue. So yeah, let's go ahead and make our way into the Sylphlands. We gotta go find some dream toads, and speaking of which, here's one right over here. Yeah, kapow! Yeah, hey you, take this. Yeah, I just completely laid him to waste with a single howling fist. Yeah, dragon kick followed by a punch or two. There goes another one. Yeah, luckily for me, these dream toads are conveniently right outside the gate to the Sylphlands. Yeah, so this works out incredibly well. But it looks like I will need a couple of them to spawn back. Oh, I miss this music. Are there any toads hiding around the corner? Not by the looks of it. Oh, yes, there is one hiding over here. Yeah. In your face. Alright, there we go. Yeah, maybe we'll get lucky and find another hidden toad. Once you know it. Yeah, these things know I'm coming. They're trying to do everything they can to keep themselves safe, and it's not working. Alright, so since this is forcing me to go and traverse a lot of real estate, let's now make our way to the Eorzea domain in southern Thanlin. Off we go. We want to drop down to the lower tier, because we need to go where all these ugly beasts are. Oh wow, here's the second. This fate does not pop up very often. That's a fate that pops up very rarely. Alright, strolling right on into Saharak. And right through a fate full of freaks who wanna try and beat anyone who steps into their domain, but it's not going down like that. We just need to find the right enemy to beat up. Which I believe in this case was the Battle Drake. Question is, where are they? Here it is. Don't turn your back to me! And we gotta kill 3 of these things. Yeah, the Beast Tribe domain music always has been really good in my opinion. Yeah, take that, you. Now, one more drink. And then we can change scenery again. Perfect. And there we go. A sufficient number of drakes killed off. Okay, now we gotta go northern Thanlin. Since we just happen to be in the neighborhood. Gotta go beat up a bunch of basilisks now. Alright, basilisks, look out! Because thankfully you are not that far away from the Aetherite. This should be quick and easy. There we go. One more. Just need one more basilisk. If venture a little further up. Nope, there's one. Nope, I found what I'm looking for. Alright, guess we'll have to finish this off after we get back. Don't play too rough, you two. Alright, come on. Just need the other DPS to show up and we can get started. There we go. And we're at Cutter's Cry for this one. What this also means is that I can put on the Alamegan earrings and get the 50% or 30% buff in this instance. Yeah, let's get everything we can quickly. Right, don't worry, I'm coming. I'm coming. Yeah, so let's see how this goes. Well, 2855, that's decent for each kill. Let's add a few extra buffs to this. Funnel that over here for the next wave of enemies. Yeah, I can see how fast I'm moving here with my attacks. Whoa, I phased right through that. The heater's in trouble though. Oh, but now the tank is dead. That's not good. Try and kill you off as quickly as possible. Gotcha. Oh, stop kiting. Well, actually, you could afford to kite because you're playing as a bard. So yeah, you could afford to be kiting. Wait, ready when you are. Oh, has to reapply protect, of course. And not a moment too soon, because, yeah, sand pillars appearing. Let's pick up a little momentum. Oh. There we go. Yeah, put him down. Alright, that's that down. Yeah, careful where you're standing. Next. And over to you. And this way. Into the shifting sands. Right, roll here. Yeah, don't be shy there, tank. Go for it. In fact, Yeah, I was about to say, like, is this what his tank outfit looks like? And then I realized that's from Great Flux's long stop. Aha, stop them. I was worried I wasn't gonna make it, but I did. Yeah, we pulled through. Alright, time to deal with more basilisks and shrapnel bombs. Whoa, look out, look out. Oh, there we go. Yeah, shoulder tackle to stop you. Yeah, now we got our speed going. Yeah, stunned twice over. That's what we're looking for. Almost got it. There we go. That's our tank. Alright, so now here's the question. How does the healer know the kiting mechanic for this battle? And so let's say, why is he turned over there? Because yeah, there's no point in silencing me, I'm a monk. You know, it'll do you no good to take a piece of me on. Here comes the reinforcements. Yeah, now the marshal's gonna start healing her. Yeah, it's a war of attrition right now. We've almost got you. There it is. We got it. Well, how many Mikote are there in this group? Yeah, everyone has a tail, but only the tank is an Aura. Everyone else is a Mikote. Yeah. Pick your poison there, tank. Where are you going? Yeah, I'm sure, everyone has heard me either talk about it on the blog or either has heard about it through the news that was given to us through the Final Fantasy XIV Fan Festival, that in the very next patch we're going to get Blue Mage as a new class, but it's going to be a standalone class for now. And so it's going to be, I think it's just starting at level 1 and then you level it up to level 50 like a traditional warrior class. A traditional starter class. Yeah, I was thinking about that earlier today, and I don't know how many people are familiar with the I'm Blue Abadi Abadai song. Anyone know that song? Because that was a huge popular dance song at the turn of the century. Like that was a really popular song at the turn of the century. You know, it was right up there with Lou Bega's Mambo No. 5 and Ricky Martin's Livin' La Vida Loca. Cause yeah, as the turn of the century took place, like everyone wanted to be dancing and singing, and those songs definitely helped to facilitate that. Oh, I wasn't even aware anyone was complaining about it, so how it was being implemented. Yeah, no one I had known was criticizing the way it was being introduced. Oh, look out. Jumping in. Shoulder tackling a cactus. Because yeah, that's exactly what you should do to a cactus. Shoulder tackle it. Then again, I am using fisticuffs and kicking it too. See how this goes. Let's put the sand shell down. There it is. No, do I want to target over there? And down. Alright, it's time to deal with the tunnel worm. Whoa! I did not intend for him to pull aggro into me. That was unexpected. Yeah, that was just out of freaking nowhere. Do what we can before he throws under. Oh, yeah, I was afraid of that. That didn't happen. So, unless the miracle happens, we're doing this fight over again. And Tank, stop kiting me. Stop running into me, please. Yeah, the healer got ran into by the worm. And our chances of victory are now falling apart, which means I completely wasted the limit break. Yay. And since I've been sludged, my death is slow and painful. And now official. Well, if that didn't do a little bit before, it has now. Yeah, getting dragged in the sand whirlpool, they didn't stand a chance. Alright, let's get the lead out then. What the hell? Oh, really? The heater went the wrong way. Wow. The healer went to the right when she should have gone to the left. And I got to witness her die again. Wow. That was certainly something to see. I have never before seen a party member who had already been killed in battle and went back to a previous point in the dungeon get killed by a monster on the way back to the boss. How? And why? Like, I know how and why because she went the wrong way. But still, she should have remembered which way to go. Yeah, there will be people who will die hard grind it. Absolutely, there will be. In fact, why is the tank taking damage? Because he's finishing off the other enemies that he left behind. Well, I'm waiting here, wondering why he's finishing off enemies that he doesn't need to bother killing. What do I know? Well, that'll change, of course. That'll change. Alright, Lahila, let's see if you can keep yourself alive this time. I already wasted my limit break after you got yourself killed, so let's see if we can do a little better this time. Yeah, I don't think the healer knows that she can Asuna that off. That's going to be a problem, especially if the history is going to repeat itself. Yep. Went right for the healer. Went right for the healer, she couldn't get out in time, and so we're starting over again. So yeah, it'll be up to me to educate her on her abilities. As the burrowing happens again. The Bard's fate is sealed. Now I get to die a still painful death, which just got accelerated. Alright. Peter, you can save yourself. I hope that thank you was genuine and not sarcastic. So number 3. Yeah, this raid we'll be getting limit breaks back real soon. There's the sludge. Now let's see if she uses Asuna. Oh, coming to me this time. I don't even think she's aware she has sludge on her. Let's use Asuna. Not gonna use it in time. There we go. Now to get sucked in. No, not sucking in. Well, that's how it was the previous 2 rounds. On me. She's Asuna on me. Again. Shit. Yeah, that was looking dangerous. Yeah, I've given her this wonderful advice on not paying the price. Like, here's how you can save us! And now the worm's like, how dare you tell her how she can save herself? Now I'm taking my anger out on you. way one more time. Same move. I'm getting rid of a lot of smudge on my face, but now that she's figured it out, we got to move on. Yeah, I know, Emily, exactly. Go. Well, all the more good stuff for us then. Here we go. Alright, following along. Get it all in there. There we go. See how this goes. So, oh, I just realized he's staying beside me. Yeah, I just realized that was a thing that was going on. And there we go. Shorter tackle you. Alright, thanks for joining us there, Emily. Get to the end here. Just gotta get past this wave of enemies, then we can make a right turn into one last wave. I think it's kind of funny how I have more max HP than the tank does. There's something to be said for having better gear that's so good that it's giving me better stats than the tank. Oh. Almost got you down. And that should take care of them. Yep, there we go. Why am I not doing the positionals? You mean the curl opo form, that sort of thing? Don't just walk, run. But yeah, don't worry, I have a lot of moves on my list that have me able to use the positionals in the various manifestations. Yeah, like right there. And besides, this is on... This is at level 40, or I'm level synced down to 40, so I don't have all the abilities that allow me to do the full extent of my rotations. Gotta run. Because I'm more focused on actually hitting my attacks. Like, I know that there are people who really go full board with constantly changing their position on the enemy every time they make a move. But my mind just cannot keep up with that. My mind is just not able to keep up with that sort of thing. So I'd rather maintain a consistent spot behind the position of the enemy at all times. Oh, get on over here. And knowing that especially since Monk has so many different moves within rotation, and that's the thing that's a part of this class, it would be difficult for me to remember every single detail. Especially since this is one of the last classes I'm leveling to level 70. Because at this point now I've actually leveled on Matthia as well as Corinne, my character that I play on Tuesdays. I've been able to get 13 level 70s. Been able to get 13 unique level 70s. And all I have left are Monk and Machinists. I don't see you getting in time. Plus you also ran into a place that was gonna kill you. Yeah, that's one way to leave a mark. Alright. Here goes nothing. So I took 3% off, but we're close. Just get it down. There it is. Got it. Actually, my main is Dragoon, is my main. Just 250,000 points away from 61. Yeah, actually, speaking of cast news, I just finished, the level 70 I just recently finished was Astrologian. Okay, so we got the basilisks, but we know that to complete the pugilist hunting log, I have to go to Western Lano. So we'll go ahead and get the hunting log finished, then we'll do trial roulette, and hopefully that's enough to put me to 61. Yeah, and since I'm never going to use Monk permanently, it's something I'm just wanting to get leveled up to get all the way to 70 right now. Along with the last 70 that I haven't yet got finished, which, as I said, was Machinist. And then Matthia still needs to complete Samurai, Black Mage, and White Mage. We're gonna run through all these Sahagin and their Walk Ballistas through two different fates that are pretty much right on top of each other. Alright, let's go see where we need to go and beat up. Alright, so now let's go find it. Not any of these Sahagin. Anything over here? Nope. Because we know that the last hunting log requires me... Oh, what? Halfstone. Shelfclaw Reaver. Okay, okay, I know where it's... At least I think I do. Yeah, they want me to kill the... They don't want me to kill the Sahagin, they want me to kill some pirates. See, I went too far. But that's alright. It's not that far to find what I need. Yeah, here are the Reavers. Well, we're not gonna kill Eorzea in time, so we'll just have to let this one go by. And you know what? Let's just go ahead and beat these guys up. I mean, it is also required to kill a certain number of these pirates in order to even get Eorzea to spawn. Alright, that takes care of those guys. Still need to kill two more, so the time's gonna run out. You guys are still gonna attack, though. And apparently you want to attack also. Alright, so they're dead. So now we need to find more of the Reavers that we require to kill, which are the Shelf Claws. Yeah. Look at this guy. Almost looks like he's asleep. Yeah, because I can't tell if his eyes are open or closed. Yeah, maybe he's dreaming of a time that he wasn't hypnotized by Leviathan. Well, I'm afraid we're gonna have to give you a wake-up call, sir. And your friend. Yeah, there we go with that. So just one more claw to complete the Pugilist hunting log. Any chilling out here in the back? Maybe there's some upstairs. Yep, here's our last one. Yeah. Also just trying to take it easy, but... yeah, take this easy. And there we go. Pugilist hunting log finished. Yeah, while this guy is talking like, what the heck did I just see happen? Alright. Well, yeah, no sooner does this happen than Eorzea comes back. You know what? Let's go ahead and get her to show up. Yeah, let's get this. Let's get her to be brought in and taken out. Man, so much fancy footwork going on, but he wasn't dying. Yeah, there was no death involved. Plus we have to kill the right hands in order to force an encounter with Eorzea. Yeah, I think these Reavers realized I don't want to dirty my hands with this guy. Well, too bad. Yeah, too bad I'm forcing him to fight me. Now this should force Eorzea to appear. Yep, there she is. Yeah, it's a lovely lady who runs this pirate crew. But obviously, she's nothing... she's anything but lovely. Yeah, it's just you and me there, chick. I'm gonna crack you like the egg you are. Spawned out of Leviathan's backside. Run? No way. This is the blue go-go posing ranger. He doesn't back down from anything. Listen to her grunting in vain. Yeah, it's all for naught. You're down. Yeah, that takes care of you. Now then, let's go ahead and get that tri roulette going, shall we? You know, we should probably get out of here before they come back. Hey there, Miguel. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Yeah, I want to make a jump back to Gridania because I want to go pay a visit to Jonathan. Given we just got our latest achievements checked off. So yeah, visit to Old Gridania, please. I don't know how many more hunting logs I still need to do with Matthia. I think I have a few left. Okay, why don't we go ahead and see how Jonathan is doing. Have enough for achievement points to earn an achievement certificate, of course. Accept an achievement reward. Oh, okay. And there we go. Display only recently added items. Oh, I did enough to get the Vidofnir card. I wonder what I did to warrant that. Quests. Exploration. Grand Company. Alright. Yeah, I got the Vidofnir Triple Triad card. Yeah, score! I wonder what I did to get that particular achievement. Guess I must have won enough Triple Triad stuff to do that. Also, for getting the Astrologian completed, we got the title of the Eastern Skies. Yeah, I must have got enough Triple Triad cards to get Vidofnir's card, but even then... Oh yeah, there it is, 120 different cards. Alright. Yeah, in fact, my card list is at 123. Well, that's of course with the addition of the Vidofnir card. So yeah, Vidofnir is probably gonna be like a 4-star or 5-star. Well, there's Midgard Somir. Here's Vidofnir. 2 8s and 2 6s. Vidofnir was sired by the great worm race Valgar. A creature of great age, she has memories of the era when man and dragon lived together in peace and is revered as an elder by others of her brood. Yeah, she had the 2 8s side by side instead of going up and down. It might be a card I would consider adding to my deck. Alright then. I guess someone's strung off to a Mitra. Alright, the lights are getting turned off as we're heading off to the FC house. There is something I do need to actually show you guys. Because we made a new, a couple of introductions and additions to our free company house over the weekend. One of them is obvious, the other one not so much. Yeah, first things first, we have our Starlight Sentinel, aka our Christmas tree up. So we've stuck a snowdrift over here along with a few boxed presents. So yeah, those are all been laid out under our outdoor tree. Of course, we also showed off our indoor tree during the Tales of Eorzea vlog this past week. But something else we got, and something that's a little more relevant to where we are in Shirogane, is this thing. We now have a hot tub. We now have an outdoor Far Eastern themed hot tub in our free company house. So yeah, everyone who wants to step in and chill out is now more than welcome to do so. You can see it also has a couple of conveniently located towels for people to use. So yeah, I think people will be very satisfied with using a little something like this. Ugh. But yeah, I'm glad we have our little Christmas tree up now. And of course, we also have them outs, or the tree inside too. And for some reason, I thought I had gift boxes to place under said tree on the inside of the house, but apparently I don't. Yeah, somehow neither Matthia nor Corinne has any gift boxes to place under this tree. Because yeah, they didn't have any in their inventories, and there was none in our free company house storage. We have a whole bunch of other holiday themed items, but shockingly nothing other than the tree and the wall decorations. I think it works out very well that the decorations conveniently go from one side of the room to the other. That works out very well. I'm gonna go ahead and repair before we get started doing whatever it is we're gonna be doing. I should probably make sure my gear is updated. Because yeah, I likely will not need the earrings for the trial. In fact, I actually don't. Alright, there we go. And of course, before I go off the air tonight, I need to make sure to show off the new astrologian look. So where will we go? To fight Ramu. This is actually what I was doing yesterday to put Matthia over the top as a level 70 astrologian. And the other healer and I had a hard time because a lot of people were new and didn't know the mechanics. So there were a lot of deaths. Shockingly, we didn't wipe though. That was the big thing. No one wiped. Despite the lack of people who were knowledgeable about the battle. Yeah, the healer and I really had our work cut out for us yesterday when I was able to get Matthia over the top to level 70 astrologer. Ramu taking good damage here. Of course, we know we'll eventually have to go after the arbiters. And that should be happening soon. Which is right now. Hopefully I have something to help you out there, Samurai. I do. Wow, I'm taking a lot of damage over here. There we go. Yeah, I forgot I had that turned off. And that this is a new battle. For whatever reason, I always keep forgetting that it's not just tanks that have the optional default boost that you can choose from at the start of a dungeon or a trial. Warrior classes like monks have that too. Of course, not all of them do. Dragoon doesn't have it. Dragoon doesn't have such an ability. But who knows, maybe we'll get one in Shadowbringers. I can stay where I am. Now moving on. Oh, I'm next. Get nailed. Sadly, I'm gonna be stuck like this for a while. No one can find me, and oh, this is gonna hurt. Thankfully, it does take that off. Whoop, run. Go for the limit break. Almost there. There we go. 61. There it is. Gotcha. Yeah. The blue Go-Go opposing ranger triumphs over the purple menace known as the Primal Ramu. Yeah, and in a rare instance, a DPS was the adventurer in need. Alright, so now let's go ahead and switch back to Astrologian to see what this new outfit looks like. Alright, so just make sure my armory chest has enough space. Not quite. Alright, better boots. Okay. I'm good then. Yeah, just make sure there's nothing else. That's okay. Looks like we're fine. Alright, so let's see what this new Astrologian outfit looks like. We saw what the level 60 looks like. Let's see what the level 70 looks like. Wow, this is different. Sort it out. And what does the Pleiades look like? Yeah, suffice it to say, this very much does not look like what I was thinking at all. I was thinking something more Far Eastern, not Middle Eastern. This is very unexpected. I will say though, the new Astrologian, the default that you get for level 70 is actually pretty cool. It's very ornate, I do have to say. But I also have to say that this outfit just does not do. It just doesn't do it for me. The level 60 Astrologian Glamour I found a lot more impressive. Oh, and also this is what the 360 Tombstone Astrologian item looks like. That did look a lot like a dancer's costume. Yeah, there we go. With all that taken care of, that now means that I have hit successfully my 10th level 70. So that means all that Matthia has left are Black Mage, White Mage, Monk, Samurai, and Machinist. That's all he has left. And of course, when Blue Mage comes out, I'll have to level that, but I won't be able to get it up until level 50 until later on. Plus, we also need to find a place for Sleeve Draw to be placed. Yeah, maybe we can go and put it somewhere over here. That's a Sleeve Draw. Normally I would not do this, but I don't think it'll really matter all that much, especially as we change things over for a while. Yeah, and we can also change his pose, because he's not going to be needing to look all that tough for a while. So yeah, there we go. 10 level 70s for Matthia, and with a little luck and if things go our way, an 11th level 70 for Matthia might be done by the time the year is out. So we'll hope that all works out, and we'll hope that we'll see you guys all here tomorrow for Corinne's Tales of Eorzea stream. Because like I said, because I have an issue with my card that needs to be addressed, there will not be a Twitch stream tomorrow. So everything will be tomorrow night on Twitch or on YouTube as usual. So we'll look forward to seeing all of you guys then. So with that in mind, I'd like to thank everyone for watching tonight's edition of A Day in the Life of Tales of Eorzea here in Final Fantasy XIV. And I'll see you back here again tonight, or tomorrow night rather, with Corinne for more awesome action. So, thank you very much everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, this is Matthew with Novaura Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.